fan service is not that bad, you know. Fan service is the act that you have to do anything to make your fan feel good.
At Sabai, we explore the art of Thai entertainment and sit down for conversations with actors, actresses, as well as the creators who shape the series we love.
Get ready for deeper insight into their craft and a closer look at the culture that brings their stories to life.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're sitting here with Meg.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sawadee krab.
Sawadee krab. So it's your first time on our channel, which is
Yes.
very exciting.
Yeah.
And you brought us to this very nice cafe.
Yeah.
Where we have like a porn situation going on. But anyways, we're today here because we want to talk a bit about some hot takes of the BL industry.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm pretty sure our viewers as well are big fans of you on Twitter, now called X, but we
Okay.
go with Twitter. Because like your tweets, they pop up on our timelines and I'm just like, I love it so much.
Yeah.
So we got inspired and thought like, okay, we have to talk to Meg about some hot takes because I don't know, I feel like you'd like to express your opinion
Yeah.
online. So we were like, okay, let's take this opportunity. We're now both in Bangkok, talk with Meg about all these topics. We asked our followers
Okay.
to send us some of their hot takes.
Okay.
Yeah, some controversial statements about the industry. And we have them here.
Oh.
Like we have a couple selected. And we're gonna play a game with you. So
Yeah,
you choose a couple of the statements
Yep.
and then give your hot take about the statements that are in here.
Okay.
But if they're too hot, then you can also say it's okay and you will not talk about it. But we of course would love your opinion on the things that we have
Yeah.
people wondering about.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Are you ready?
Are you
Yeah, I'm so ready.
Okay.
Well then, grab
Mix and
1, 2, however you mean.
Okay.
Okay,
This
let's
one.
see, what does it say? Also, this is the test if he can read Marlena's handwriting.
Actor have to what?
Actors have to hide their private life for the sake of fan service. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, that makes sense, you know. It's like sometimes you have to hide some part of your private life for fan service. It's like but normally we like as an actor we have something that we can share, but something that we can't share. Like for example, some of our friend group, we can share that. Okay, we are friends with this guy. Like especially for fan service. Fan service normally gonna be like come with couple.
Yeah.
Like when you're acting with someone, you have to keep the couple, something like that. And if you share your private like okay, I'm close to this actor more than my couple or our couple. Cause sometimes gonna be like the fan gonna be like angry, upset, or something like that. Or maybe sometimes you have to. I'm not like boyfriend, girlfriend.
All right.
Yeah, something like that. You have to hide it. I think it's normal. Yeah, it's not like you are lying, you know. But you just have to share the thing that you can share.
Yeah.
And sometimes something you can't share. I think it's normal. And sometimes when you have beef with some actor, you don't like them. Or maybe you have beef with your couple. Sometimes it's like it's kind of normal because they have worked together. Sometimes you have beef.
Yeah.
Even if you're best friend, you know, it's like it's normal. But you can't say that you don't want to work with them directly in your social media, something like that. So sometimes you have to work with your couple.
Yeah.
So like sometimes if you can notice some of the couple, I don't talk about like any couple specifically, but if you see sometimes some couple when they have a work to work together. They don't talk with each other. They don't even look with each other. It's kind of normal because they're not hate each other. Okay, for like to be clear, but sometimes they just have something that they don't want to talk with each other at that time.
Yeah.
Something like that. So you have to hide your private life sometimes. And actually, it's not just for sake of fan service. It's just like sometimes you have to protect yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Because less you show outside, there is also less maybe that people can fight you on.
Yeah.
So like if you put everything of your private life out there, it's like
Yeah.
a bigger platform for everyone to just jump in and like pick on you or say
Yeah.
whatever. So it's like also for your own safety as
Yes.
well.
There's a lot of like stalker.
Oh
Yeah. Like a lot of my friends that like sometimes they just like post the picture on the story. It's like very like it's hard to find out what is that place. But sometimes the stalker know it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they can like come to see you, trying to meet you, trying to talk with you. It's like it's kind of annoying sometimes.
Right. You just like
Guys, they are people and they also
Exactly.
have a private life.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's very important not to forget.
Yeah, and sometimes even me like they're trying to find your house, your home.
Oh my God.
It's very bad, you know.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
You just want
scary.
to be like in your own safe space also at
Yes.
some point, right? So,
Yes, something like that. Yeah. Not that hot take, you know.
No, that's
Well, it's
Let's
important for
see.
everyone to hear as well.
Yeah.
Some
Are
examples.
you ready?
Okay.
For the next one.
Next one is this.
The actor's worth depends on another person, their partner. For example,
Okay.
couple work or pictures are worth more or get more likes than like when they're on their own.
I think it's gonna make sense too. If you have worked together with someone, it's gonna be like you have your fan and then you have your couple fans. They mix together.
Yeah.
And some of people like want you to see you with your couple. Yeah, it's gonna make your engagement, your a lot of stuff like it's increased. I think that makes sense. It's not that hard to find out. It's like I mean it's even if it's not a couple, you know, if I have a work with one of my actor friend and we have picture together, it's gonna be like
More engagement.
more engagement like
Right. But like, do you or have you ever encountered maybe someone from your
Yeah.
friend circle
Yeah.
who went through that and kind of how do they cope with it? Because like I imagine
yeah
if like I post pictures on my own
Yeah.
and they get engagement, okay, fine. But then I post pictures with Marlena, for example, and they get more engagement, then maybe I would feel like my own self-worth is like decreasing. So like I'm only something like worth something because I'm with her.
Oh yeah, it's you know like, there was a time that normally the actor that just new to the industry, they're gonna be like feel like okay, my worth is like I have to be with someone to increase my worth, something like that. Yeah, and they tried so hard to prove their worth. Yeah, they're gonna be like, okay, I can be with on my own. Yeah, even if it's not a couple, something like that. But I think if you make peace with yourself, you don't care that much about engagement. Yeah.
I imagine that it's super hard as well to make your peace with that because I mean
Especially with social media these
Yeah.
days, and you can see all the data and everything. And
Yeah. At first, gonna be a little bit hurt. It's like when you have like for example 100K likes, and then after that, after you're like have your own work, your engagement gonna be like decrease until like okay maybe 40K, 10K or 5K or something like that. At first it's gonna be it's gonna be like hurt your ego.
Yeah, right?
yeah. But you know what? Like I've been in this industry for like 10 years. I saw all of the stuff like the rising, the downfall, the rising again, the downfall again. So I don't care about that anymore. Yeah,
For you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good for you. It's also
Yeah.
your experience being
Yeah.
there, right?
everything is just a phase, you know. Even if your life is gonna be like, yeah, sometimes you feel like, okay, this is the biggest moment of us.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe gonna be like, if you do something, maybe gonna be better in one day, or one day you will feel like, okay, I don't care about other stuff that much. I just want to be whatever I want to be, something like that. So you don't care about that. But yeah, it's gonna be hard for some actor that never see the downfall. Even if you're very, very famous today,
Could change tomorrow.
Yeah, in 10 years, yeah, everything gonna be changed. They're gonna be the new rising star. They're gonna be the new couple. It's gonna be
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, it also doesn't need to be downfall, but maybe a change.
Yeah,
Right.
it's gonna be like that. Yeah, you can't change that. There was the time that people have the biggest moment,
Right.
and then everything changed. It's not that bad, you know. It's just a trend. It's just a fashion that like we change.
Yeah, it's very, very important takeaway to just be grounded in yourself.
Yeah, and it's a change, and you
It
are
is.
evolving, and other people are evolving. So
Yeah, right.
Okay, next
Okay.
one.
Okay, next one. Okay,
I
Oh,
feel
it's a
like-
short one.
Yeah.
fan service.
It's obligatory.
As a company, yes, but if you, it's like it depends. Like, okay, if your goal is just to want to be famous, like very like as you can, like as famous as you can, yeah, maybe fan service is a must, because you know, it's fan service is not that bad, you know. Fan service is the act that you have to do anything to make your fan feel good.
Yeah.
Even if sometimes you don't want to do it. Yeah, so it's called fan service.
Yeah.
It's like you aim for the sake of the fan happiness before anything. So it's not that bad, you know.
Yeah, no.
So if your goal is to like want to be famous, want to be well known, want your friend to be so good, yeah, so it's a must. If we are as a company, we really want our artists to do fan service as much as they can. Yeah, because why not? That can make a lot of money.
Right.
That can make a lot of engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But sometimes you have to, as an artist, you have to balance it.
No, right.
Yeah. If you push too much, maybe it will affect your mental health.
Right.
Yeah, I used to do that, like because yeah, it's like I don't want to say it in the wrong way, but it's like when I was in the company, there's a lot of, you know, like it's not just me. If I do something wrong, if I do something bad, it means the profit of a lot of people that like that work with me, they will lose it too. Yeah, sometimes you have to as an artist in the company, the best thing that you have to do is you have to do anything to make your team got a lot of profit.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's a lot of pressure as well.
Yeah, sometimes it's a lot of pressure. It's like that's why I quit. It's not like I don't want to like I hate the company or something like that, but I don't want to like every action. I have a responsibility to take care of all my team.
Right. Yeah. That
all
is
of
a
the
lot.
like company. Yeah, but if you quit, you have to just be responsible just for you.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah, for yourself, right? But like, I was wondering when you were saying that, like, from the company's perspective, it's like profitable, like make as much fan service as possible, right?
Yeah.
But as an actor, you have to kind of balance and like take care of your mental health.
Yep.
Do you feel like artists have a say in like how much fan service they want to do?
It depends on their goal. It depends on their, I don't know what to say. It's like the complex of their own. It's gonna be like, if you want to be loved as like by a lot of people, maybe you have to please anyone.
Right.
It's not that bad, you know. It's like, if it's your complex.
Yeah.
But if you want to be yourself, it's gonna be different, you know. Yeah, sometimes like do fan service is just not your thing anymore, or something like that. It's like it depends on you, or maybe you want a lot of money, or you want to be, you know. It's like, as an artist, sometimes, especially in an actor in the company, sometimes like if you want to be a great actor, it's not like you have to good at acting. Yeah, it's not enough, you know. You have to know how to deal with your fan club.
Right.
You have to know how to gain a lot of engagement.
Yeah.
You have to know how to fan service, something like that. Yeah, it's not just acting anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to ask yourself that, is this the life that you want? Something like that.
Right. Yeah.
I think especially in the Thai BL industry, there's so much that is put on these people.
Yeah.
Because it's acting, then it's like fan service, then it's singing, dancing, and
Yeah.
like doing all this promotional stuff. It's so much different to example for the Western artists,
Oh, yeah.
which are just like they can sing and maybe dance, but then they don't act, or they just act but they don't sing or whatever. So there's
Yeah.
like lots of
Yeah.
pressure. I
Lots
feel
of
like.
pressure. Yeah.
The good part of this industry in Asian, like especially in BL, is like we know how to monetize from your artist like as much as you can. You know,
Yeah.
like, okay, if we have a fan meet, yeah, for sure, like we can just like, okay, talk, and then have a fan side. It's not enough, you know. It's like, it's not enough for you like 1 hour, 2 hour show. You can't just talk. You have to like show
Sing.
something, and yeah, you have to sing. You have to dance. You have to lip sync, something like that. Like everything that you can do, because it can't monetize.
Right.
So it's not that bad, you know. It's not that bad.
it is a way of making money.
Yeah. That's why in this industry like grow like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
because
Thai
it
BL.
can monetize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do one last one.
Okay, sure.
Let's go.
What's so sad?
We need a part 2.
Okay, what is it?
Oh.
It says actors have to change their appearance to fit binary gender norms in it. And then it says, according to their ship name, one must look more masculine or feminine.
Yeah, this is so funny, but yeah, it's true. I mean, like, if you are in the gay community, you will know that sometimes you don't have to like, okay, this guy like have to act masculine, this guy have to act feminine. Maybe it's just feminine with feminine guy,
Yeah.
or masculine with masculine guy. Yeah, it's kind of normal.
Yeah.
In gay community. Okay, this gonna be long.
Let's
but-
go.
But yeah, but the root. But I don't say that is the BL is not gay, but the root of BL are from
Straight women.
straight women. It's a binary community.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it was a fantasy of the straight women that want to see the straight guy love each other. Yeah, so it kind of makes sense that sometimes when you see the role of BL or even in GL, they're gonna be like have a big glimpse of binary community, and they have the marketing reason too.
Marketing. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to sell something, you have to positioning the role, the couple, the actor, that like they need to be different with each other. You know, if this one is masculine, if one is masculine, maybe sometimes they will like compete each other.
Oh.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like when if one of them is more feminine, the other one is more masculine, they don't compete as much
yeah
with each other.
Yeah, and they can expand their market. You know, it's like, okay, this guy have this character, feminine character. They will attract the people that like feminine character. And this guy, masculine character, they will attract like the people that love masculine. And then when they are together, so they can bring like both of the market.
Right.
There we go back to the couple work and the couple pictures that get more likes.
Yes, because you have
yeah.
both groups.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. I think like nowadays there are some like BL series, GL series that they try to be neutral with the binary.
Yeah.
You have to know that if you put the binary concept with like, okay, feminine and masculine, it's gonna be so sure that like, yeah, it
works.
Yeah, it works. It make a lot of money. I don't want to talk it like I hate it. I don't like it. But we have to know that sometimes the company want to do something like very inclusive, very new, very alternative way to do something to like bring the LGBT community to be in the industry. Because we know that like BL, GL is the root of form binary community.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to like a lot of company want to expand it, want to be inclusive.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just don't work. So we have to see that, okay, maybe it's work, maybe it's not. If you guys want something to, maybe sometimes it's not about the company. It's about you guys, that like, if you need change, you have to support them. You have to support the thing that you want to change it.
Yeah.
Like if you want something that like be more inclusive, more new, more fresh, more alternative way, or you want to bring something that we never talk about into the pop culture, maybe we have to change it by yourself, by like support their work.
But it's a good thing what you said about like that we as fans or like our viewers as well, that they have the opportunity to kind of push change, right? So if there is a series where maybe we have non-binary presentation or trans characters as leads, then watch these series, like them, give them their comments, and like push it so that the industry sees, okay, no, there is potential to make money out of this, because in the end of the day, they want to make money.
Yeah.
It is the
It's about
truth.
money,
Yeah. Or maybe at least just don't make them lose money to do it. It's just like you don't have to like, make a lot of money. Like, yeah, you know, like sometimes like a lot of company that I work with, sometimes they have the work that they know that this can make a lot of money, but sometimes they try to do some work that they just want to like
Break even.
Yeah. And the interesting part is maybe you don't know or know it already, that if you see all the BLGL project, most like of those projects that popular are from the straight people. Yeah, because they have some of the binary role, binary view.
Yeah, of course, I would assume just from people who are from the queer community, you will not get these very binary storylines, because it's just not our reality. Like in our community, we have people feminine and feminine together, masculine and masculine. We have non-binary people that are not fitting into one box or another, and you will see this in the works of queer people. But if you have like the very popular works, maybe it can be very binary.
That's one of my hot takes that I want to say, that when women love women, guy love guy, and straight people love each other, it's not the same, because we are been through different situations. Yeah, we've been through something that like not the same. So
Yeah.
if they think that okay, BL like a guy with guy, it's gonna be like okay, just put the role that normally is a straight role.
Oh, right. It's boy or girl, boy and girl.
Yeah,
it's now
boy
boy
and-
boy.
Yeah, boy and girl just change the actor from girl to be boy, something like
Yeah.
that, and it's not that bad, you know.
No.
It's not like that. It's because straight people don't do research enough to the community.
Yeah.
But to be clear, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. They just don't know it. They just don't understand it.
And maybe this interview will teach some.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, I don't want to throw shade to anyone. I just want you to realize that sometimes I won't say it's a problem. I just say it's like if we want to support the community, like the real LGBT community, you have to realize that some of the stuff is not fit with the
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. I like that.
Yeah.
That is a great summary of the hot takes.
It is a great summary of the hot takes.
If you want a second part, let us know in the comments.
Exactly.
But for the last part, we want to know a
Yep.
bit more about you and if you have any projects that you can spoil.
Okay. Actually, now today I have two projects now. Yeah, as a rock band, Saint After Six.
Yes.
And we are about to have an album. yeah, in this year. Yeah. And one of my like I just think it's side project. It's a T-pop side project like that I'm doing with my friend in the rock community. Yeah, but it's cool. It's like we want to try something new. We want to try like K-pop.
Nice.
Yeah. We have a like we can call it boy band.
Oh,
It's
yes.
kind of funny because like, we all have like a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, we are very rock people. Yeah.
I can't wait for the visuals.
Yeah. The boy is a boy band called Vals. VALS Vals.
Bells.
Yeah, you can find it on Spotify.
Nice.
You can listen to it and
We'll put it down in the
Yeah.
description box.
Yeah.
Exactly. Check it out.
Yeah, and other stuff. We will start shooting some project. Yeah, it's called it's a GL. This is a GL
cool.
series. Yeah. Called By My Boss.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I'm the bad guy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You like
yeah.
to play bad guys, don't you?
Yeah, really, because I don't have to keep couple.
Nah.
Oh, I have to be an asshole. So it's not that hard, you know. Like, yeah. After the show, I'm free. I don't have to. Oh, let's
Yeah.
take content together. Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah.
You
something
just
like
go
that.
do your job and then you're like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you in another bad role.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
That sounds fun.
We are very excited for your new project.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very
And we-
excited for your music.
Yeah. And we are looking forward to everything that is going to happen. And if we have anything that is already dropped, we will put it down in the description.
Yep.
Exactly.
And yes, if you want a second part about,
Let us know.
Yeah, the statements.
Because we still have a couple of statements left.
Oh yeah.
And you can still also drop more of your statements, and then maybe we will get a second round with men.
Yeah, you can.
comments.
Yeah, you can ask anything. I mean, like, I can be the voice for the actors that they want to talk about it, but they can't talk. So
Right.
like, because I quit.
You're
so-
like free.
Yeah, I'm so free. I don't care about the. Oh
Need to
yeah.
spill the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Meg, to hang out with
Yeah.
us today. I hope you
Yeah.
had fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. So fun.
Fantastic. And then, well, hopefully we'll see each other again for a second part.
Yep.
And then we see you soon. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Take care. Bye bye. Thoughts and feelings, leave them down below.
Like, share, and subscribe for even more fun in the future.